The potential new regulations for ammonium nitrate sellers and buyers was one of the subjects at the recent Mississippi State University warm season grass forage tour. The proposed regulations could restrict access to the fertilizer, so growers will need substitutes. Farmweek's Amy Taylor has the story.
One of the major concerns discussed at the recent warm season grass forage tour was limited access to ammonium nitrate, a fertilizer highly dependent on for crop and forage production. Mississippi State University Extension forage specialist Rocky Lemus elaborates on the issue.
Ammonium nitrate is becoming very hard to obtain. The reason for that is because it can be used as explosive. So the Department of Homeland Security have put in place several regulations and storage conditions that have to be met for producers to have access to ammonium nitrate. So some of the research that we're doing focuses on looking at what kind of impact urea or urea ammonium sulfate might have in yield production, but also in soil quality such as pH, forage quality. I don't expect it's going to be a major concern in the long term. Producers are going to be looking at utilizing some of the alternative sources of nitrogen that we have.
Lemus says using an alternative fertilizer, such as poultry litter, can actually benefit producers because it's easier on the pocketbook. MSU research associate Brett Rushing discussed bioenergy sources at the tour, where he explained the characteristics of switchgrass and giant miscanthus.
I typically concentrate on switchgrass. It is a native warm season grass that has multiple venues for use. You can use it as a biomass feedstock for conversion to cellulosic ethanol or bio-oil production, but you can also use it for grazing for cattle, and then you could also hay it for cattle as well. Giant miscanthus is what we call a dedicated energy crop, which means once you plant it, you are producing it for bioenergy, not for grazing or for wildlife. It's hard to get rid of once it becomes established. However, the yield in comparison to switchgrass is almost double that. We see yields ranging from 16 to 18 dry tons per acre, whereas switchgrass we're getting 8 to 10 tons.
Rushing says in comparison to vehicle exhaust generated by fossil fuel, these bioenergy resources are more environmentally safe. From Mississippi State University, I'm Amy Taylor reporting.